I'm Ariadna. I go to Mass Academy and I am a junior. Yeah, I took the December SAT and my math score wasn't where I wanted it to be. My reading was pretty good, but my math wasn't. So I looked for programs that really like focused on the math part of the SAT, and like I know that one of my friends did it. So I asked him for the information and then I got in contact with you guys and I figured out that it was intense and that it was really going to help me. My reading was already in the 700s and my math was like in the low 600. So and I wanted to get that up because I knew I could. Um and like in order to like get the score that I wanted or my goal score, like I needed to improve my math and like I knew that, and so yeah, that's why I chose to like really focus on the math part of it. I think
Something
it
else.
was mostly time, but I also think that goes hand in hand with like knowing all the skills like really well. Because I feel like if you know it, then you'll go a lot quicker than if you spend like 20, like 2 minutes on a question that you could easily learn. So I think it was timing. I would never get to the end questions and I would kind of just like guess on those. And obviously that brought my score down. And like I was also getting the easy ones wrong because I really didn't know how to approach them. And Pizza Pie really helped me with that. And they helped me get those hard questions and like the timing down because I obviously learned a lot. So I went a lot quicker and then eventually the timing just resolved itself. So I feel like obviously the amount of workload, because obviously junior year, like you really have to focus on your studies and like school and everything. So I didn't know if the workload was going to be too much for me. And I feel like if you pace yourself correctly and you do all the assignments like when they're assigned, like you should be fine. But that was kind of like I was kind of like nervous to see like how that was going to work because obviously it's a good amount of work. And like I didn't know how it was going to balance with my other things that I had to do. So I used a lot of the schedules that they sent me. Like I tried to follow it as best as possible. Obviously, sometimes I had to like switch it around and I couldn't do it like that. And I also worked a lot in school. Like whenever I had like a free class or like a class that I could be working on it, I would do it, and that helped me a lot to not have to like do it so much at home like all the time because I also have like sports or like other things that I have to do after school. So I really tried to get as much done in school and then try to finish whatever I hadn't finished in at home. And sometimes I would even go ahead if I could, but really like focusing on trying to get stuff done in school, like assignments done. Because I feel like also like I'm like more locked in school, like this was like a something. So I just tried to finish as much as I could while I was there. I feel like in the beginning I was a lot like I was very motivated. I was like, no, like I have to do it. And I feel like in the beginning the assignments weren't as long and all of that, but I feel like towards the end I was just like I'm almost there, like it's just this and then I'm done. Like hopefully I get the score I want and then like that's it. Like I just kept reminding myself that like I have to do it and that it's gonna pay off in the end and that it's not worth it just to like give up and just like slack off because like eventually if I slack off I'm just gonna have to do it all over again later. So really just like focus on like and tell myself like you have to do this, like sit down and do it. I know even if it's not like you're like what you want to do, just get it done and like it'll be done soon enough. Because obviously 4 hours is a lot of just like sitting down and doing math. Like it obviously to anyone that hasn't done it, it is a lot. And like I still think it is a good amount, but I feel like it goes by quick because you're doing the math. It's not like you're just staring at a screen. Like you're doing it on your side too, so it doesn't go as slow as people would think, and you obviously have a break in the middle. And it's like interactive because like the tutor is talking to you and you're like asking questions and you're answering questions. So it doesn't go as slow as you think. Obviously it is a long time, but it passes by fast and it's in the morning, so like you just get out of the way and then you can go and enjoy the rest of your day. So it's not like in the middle of the day where you it could complicate things. So yeah, it's not as long as it seems. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I feel like all the tutors knew what they were doing. Obviously, some might explain it better than the others, but um, I feel like yeah, like they knew what they were talking about. I feel like they should know that they have to put in the time. Like it's not going to be something that you just do and you're not going to be able to. And just like it is a lot of work, but it's going to be worth it in the end. Like even if they feel like in the middle of it, they're like, no, I can't do this. Like push through it. Like it'll be worth it. And like your score will reflect as like the amount of work that you put in. And if you're taking the course but you're slacking off, like it's honestly like it's not worth it. Like put in your time, you're doing it, you already have to do it, might as well do it well. It's it's a great program and I feel like obviously some people might be like apprehensive about like the time and like the workload, but I just think like if you manage yourself well and you balance everything that you have, then it's just gonna be like it's not so stressful that you just can't do it. I feel like the homework, honestly, because I feel like the classes, like the 4 hour Zooms were helpful, but sometimes I would like doze off, like just like not unintentionally, like I would just like, and I feel like the homeworks were very hyper focused, and it was like you would do a bunch of the same problems on like the same topic, and that was just like you were really learning it and going into that like in depth, and then like at the end you would review it. So I feel like the homework was what helped the most because you were doing it daily and you were just learning new topics and like refreshing and like we had like a lesson then a quiz, so you were going over the same concepts over and over, so it was like really engraved into your head. So I went from a 630 to a 770 in my math, and I improved like overall I got a 1470 and with like a 700 reading. So yeah, it brought me up 140 points, so a lot. It brought me up a good amount, and I'm super happy with the result because that's what I was looking for. I wasn't even looking for that. Like I went above what I was expecting. It's honestly like it's been like a weight lifted off my shoulders because obviously the SAT, especially like junior year, is super important. Like you have to like get your SAT down. And I feel like especially now because we're like in the end of the year for like my end of my junior year. So I'm like with testing and I'm also thinking about like college admissions. So it's obviously it's like a stress that I don't need, like especially in this time. So I'm glad that I did it early as well. Yeah, completely. And I feel like it's cheaper than some of the other tutorings that don't give you as much, like as many resources and don't devote as much time as Peace Apply does. So I feel like, yeah, it's a good investment. Like I feel like, yeah, it's a lot of money, but again, it's cheaper than some other ones that aren't as good at all. And it's from SAT to SAT, which I feel like is better because it's like you're studying for that one and then like you're hoping to get your score in that one. So I think, yeah, I think it's a good investment. Honestly, I feel like it is a 10. I feel like maybe if someone wasn't like very like committed to like homework and like they were very lazy, maybe I wouldn't recommend it because maybe it was like it's like they just wouldn't get it done. I feel like then if you're not gonna do it, then might as just, you know. But I feel like if you are willing to commit to all the assignments and everything and you're willing to like devote your time, then I feel like for sure you should like anyone that's like struggling with the math should do it 100%.